Good morning. Welcome to Shawnee Mission Unitarian Universalist Church. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are on your life's journey, you are welcome here. We are so happy that you've chosen this sanctuary in time. That you're here is something that we celebrate. We extend an especially warm welcome to our visitors. We'll be waiting to chat with you at the welcome desk after the service. Remember, we were all newcomers once. And if you're joining us online, please say hi in the chat. We now invite everyone to rise and greet one another.
Good morning. If you are interested in getting to know our congregation better, getting involved in a small group, or becoming a member, please join us on December 8th for a starting point class after the service. You must register for this in Realm, which is our online database, which you can also find a link in the weekly email, or you can just call the office or email the office and she'll help you get registered. We do keep it to a smaller size so that we can do really deep sharing in that class. And now some announcements from Jen.
Good morning. All right, I am excited to announce that this year's intergenerational winter pageant is called The Mysteries of the Solstice. A portal has opened in our sanctuary, and you are invited to travel through to experience these mysteries. Yay! I need to work on selling. This pageant will include a beautiful story, music, and original art, and we need your help. To prepare for this performance, we need children and adults to help create this immersive experience, including building papier-mâché structures and painting. Preparations will begin this Wednesday, November 20th at 6 p.m. and will continue. Lost a part. I don't know what happened there. It'll continue until December 18th, and then our performance is on Christmas Eve. So Wednesday night, join us for dinner at 5:30, and then stay and help. We are also collecting supplies like cardboard boxes and newspapers, and you are welcome to drop those off in front of the church office. And then lastly, our Tall in the Fall meeting is today at 12 p.m. in the multipurpose room just down the hallway, first door on the right. We will discuss this year's Tall in the Fall goals, share progress, and learn together. Everyone is welcome to join. Thank you.
I know we have some papier-mâché skill out there that is untapped. One of our Tall in the Fall goals this year is healing, and in times like this one, the worship team has decided to think creatively about how healing can happen in this space in our sanctuary. There are times for words, and there are times when we simply need to be to enter into spaces of care and creativity that don't fill the space with our doing, but rather just with our being. So today the service is going to look a little bit different than usual. You may see that we have stations set up around the room. We will have a period in the middle of the service in place of the sermon where you will be invited to interact freely in your space, this sanctuary, to move around to the stations, and we will describe them to you during the Time for All Ages so that hopefully this is as accessible and lovely of an experience for you as possible. The kids are invited to stay the whole time, but after Time for All Ages, any families with nursery-age children, nursery age to first grade, who choose to have their kids go to the classes, we will sing them out then, but otherwise this is a totally intergenerational experience. What are you doing right now? I'm sitting, you might think. What are you doing right now? I'm listening, you might think. Let us find new avenues in the path of healing together to reconnect with what eases our spirit, calls us out, and allows us to simply be. Come, let us worship. Please rise as you're willing and able for hymn number 203 in the gray hymnal, All Creatures of the Earth and Sky.
As Athie King comes forward to light our chalice, we invite you to join us as we recite our covenant. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, serve humanity in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant with one another.
Before we start our new member recognition ceremony, I would like to introduce someone to you. I am so pleased to introduce Forrest Fisk, our new Congregational Life Coordinator. Please welcome him warmly by saying hi at the welcome desk. And now let us celebrate our community that encourages us to question the things that have insulated us from our true selves, and celebrate our newest members as they take this step on their spiritual journeys. Membership in this free church is an invitation to dedicate your lives into the service of love and kinship of community. It is the invitation to spend your lives with us, to spend them on that which is worthy and beautiful and good, to take up your ministry, our ministry, of showing love to a world that needs our care. This morning, we invite those who have joined us in formal membership to come forward and be celebrated. There is no test of belief, only the requirement of commitment to this community. Please come forward, Allison Blakely and Greg Blakely, Molly Wetta, Sherry Williams, and Caitlin Cook. Congregation, if you would please rise and speak over our new members. We, the members of Shawnee Mission, UU Church, welcome you into the membership of this community of faith. We are grateful for your commitment to our life together. We renew our promise to each other to seek meaning and truth in love, to respond to the calling of justice, and to be strengthened by our life together. We now extend this covenant to you. And now new members. And now all together. Having affirmed one another and renewed our covenant, we now dedicate ourselves once more to our faith of courageous love and our community of radical welcome and disconnection. In celebration of our new members, please remain standing and join us in singing "There Is Room Here Next to Me."
Welcome.
Thank you so much, new members. You may receive a beautiful rose on your way back to your seats. And now I am pleased to invite any children who are participating in the Children and Youth Choir to please come forward.
All right, at this time, I'd like to invite the children forward for Time for All Ages.
No? Oh, here we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's nice to see you all. Don't you ever feel like you just need to do something a little bit different? Like what? What? Yeah? Crochet? Yeah? That looks great. What else? What else might you need to do a little bit different? Yeah? Eat something a little bit different? Definitely. What about what if you walked to school a different way? That would be a little bit different. Or what if you wore your hair a little bit different? Have you guys ever done anything a little bit different than what you usually do? Yeah, what have you done? Huh? Yeah, your hairstyle. Yeah. Braids, yeah. Drawing, you've drawn something a little bit different? Yeah. Reacting a little bit differently? Yes, yeah. Randomly cutting your hair at 2 a.m? Yes. That phase of my life I think is over, but we'll see. Yeah, so today in the service, we're going to do something a little bit different, just because we can. and so why not? So Jen and I are going to introduce you guys to the stations that we have, and I want you all, in a second, to get up and walk with us. But first, I'm going to introduce you to the water station. The question that we have here is, what do you need to let go of? All right, so this station is a two-person station. One person is going to need to pour the water over the other person's hand. So someone's going to come to this first bowl and put a little soap on their hands and wash them, and someone else is going to take the ladle and pour it over. And then, because we're so nice, we gave you some fragrance-free fancy lotion. And if you want to, you can do this rain stick. I know you all want to do this rain stick. All right, so this is one station, and this station can take as much time as you need. All right, everybody up. Let's go walk over here. Field trip to station number 2.
All right, in this station, we have a bunch of pictures of plants and animals. These are all actually endangered species in Kansas. And we are all connected to them in some way. And I think sometimes we forget about that connection. So this station is really about connecting again to the living things in our towns, in our yards. Think as small or as big as you want. We have some haiku that were written by our very own Greg Hack. And so what you can do is grab a Post-it and a pencil or colored pencil, and you can write a haiku to one of these animals or plants. You could ask a question like, what would you say? Yeah, you're going to write to a flower. Yeah, so how can you connect with other organisms? You might ask, how are we connected? Maybe you don't know. Maybe there's something we could be doing in our lives to help these creatures. So there's some questions up here for you to consider. But yeah, write a note, draw a picture, write some poetry to an organism, and then you can stick it up here on the wall. All right. Let's move on to our next station. All right, this station has a circular table, and it's meant that people can move around it. And our question at this table is, where do you notice beauty? And we're going to make something beautiful together on this round table. So we have objects from nature, we have sticks, we have seed pods, we have aster flowers, acorns, leaves. And what you can do is you can grab a couple of things, and we're going to make a pattern. We're going to work off of each other and make something beautiful. So for instance, I might put a beautiful leaf in the center, and then what would you put around it? And so think of the patterns and work. So when you come up here, there'll already be stuff that other people have left. How can you add to it to make something beautiful together?
Yep, I had an early morning time in the garden with my scissors. Okay, the last station, everybody come over here. This station is probably familiar to you. It's one that we do every week. So we're going to have a special candle monk named Danny who's going to hold the candle and help everybody get their candle well. So the question here is, what do you wish for? What do you want to honor? And this is just a space to light candles, and anybody could come over here and light a candle. Yeah? Can I touch the fire? No. No one may touch the fire. That's rule number 1. All right, let's all come back here. So some other options of things that you can do. The hymnal that we have is an absolute treasure trove of readings. During quarantine, I just opened up the back of it and pointed and then read. I mean, it's so wonderful. So you're welcome to stay seated in your chairs and read the back of the hymnal. You're welcome to move around as you feel comfortable. Just don't be on your phone. Okay? We will find you. Yeah, I'll be able to see you with my special phone radar. Okay. In the spirit of creating accessibility, does anybody have any questions about how this is going to go? Okay, great. Yay. Thank you so much for trying this different thing. It's totally different than what we normally do in this space, but the point is for you to really allow yourselves to just be. All right, you guys are going to go back to your seat, or if anybody wants to be sung out, we'll sing you out now, or else go on back to your seats, and we'll tell you when the stations are ready. We come to this place to see and be seen, to teach and be taught, to hear and be heard. I invite you to nudge the person sitting next to you, reminding them and yourselves that we are gathered together here in peace and in authenticity and in intention. Please join me for a moment of silence. I would like all kiddos to sit with your feet flat on the floor, your hands in your lap or with your fidget, that's fine, and take a deep breath. What are you doing? You're sitting. What are you doing? You're breathing. What are you doing? You're sitting. What are you doing? You're being. Because our service today is about the elements and nature, as we sing our meditative hymn, I invite you to imagine yourself singing to the interdependent web of life of which we are all a part. We imagine the world we want, and then we work back from that vision, said my friend Karen. But how can we imagine when there's so much noise and push to do and produce? For when we rush into doing, we perpetuate habitual errors that keep us locked in damaging patterns. We need to slow down to access the spaciousness in ourselves. We need to resource ourselves for the exploration of the unknown in the here and now. How do we survive caught in the web? We survive through the creation of space in our hearts and minds and bodies. We survive when we don't fill the air with doing or even with words. These words are attributed to Rumi. He says, "Stop the words now. Open the window in your chest and let the spirit fly in and out." Embodying a space to just be is difficult, foreign, maybe painful for some of us. Maybe you need to stay busy right now. Maybe you have a treatment-resistant depression. Maybe you're in physical pain. That may be so. We have constructed this space to be as accessible to as many people as possible. So if you are willing, I invite you to leave your phone at your seat, rise from your seat, and just see how 15 or 20 minutes of exploration of spaciousness and simple being feels different in a community. I will call us back. We have just about 3 minutes left, so you're welcome to finish your station, grab a hymnal, read in the back, whatever you like. Let us ask ourselves, of all the ways that we are in the world, does this way of being lead me towards love? Does this way of being access a spaciousness in myself? Am I exploring the unknown in the here and now, in the way I am? Does this way of being lead me into a more beautiful, loving relationship with the earth and its inhabitants? May it be so, and amen.
The work of the church depends on us, our generosity of time, wisdom, and financial resources. We invite you to give generously to support the ongoing work of the church. The offering will now be given and received in grateful appreciation of our shared values.
Cannot come.
We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Please rise as you're willing and able for hymn number 21, For the Beauty of the Earth. This week, I invite you to be with the earth and notice how you be with the earth. Go in peace.